Hello and welcome to the first of my card and cuppas of March 2025. Yeah, I admit, yes, this is a week late. Apologies for that. I wasn't around last Wednesday because I was on an aeroplane, and when I got back my kits hadn't arrived thanks to the postal service here in the UK. Well, partly because of them. I put the post on hold, and then the day they were supposed to be delivered they didn't deliver them. So anyway, I have them now, and I'm going to share with you the card that Carol designed and helped people make last week. Just bear with me for 2 seconds whilst I actually make sure that this is live, and it appears to be, which is good. So this is the card. I did take a photograph of the kit, and the kit is made using 2 circle punches, one a 2-inch circle punch and one a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So we've got the 2 is the larger, and then this one is the 1 3/4. Actually, no, that's the 1 3/4. That must be something even smaller. That must be the 1.5 and a 1.5. So it's using 3 circle punches. I'm just getting my 1.5 out now, just because I think I'm going to need it. And then she also had a small punch to punch out some of these flowers. So anyway, I made up the kit, used the pieces that have been cut off here and there to stick to the inside of the card and onto the envelope. So the card is just a vanilla thick base card. And I've recut everything, but using some different paper. And this is the one that I now have. I don't have that small flower punch that Carol used. I do have the petite petal punch, which retired a good while back, but you know what, I kept mine because I thought it would come in handy, and it will do. So I'll just quickly share with you the kit that I do have here. So I've got half a sheet of A4 cardstock. So it's 14.9 by 21. The other half would have been here. And I've scored it at 10.5 and used my bone folder to give it a nice crisp edge. Got a white envelope. And then I have 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 of the larger pink, and it's actually pretty in pink. And I've got 4 pieces of circles of the patterned paper. So those are 2 inches, those are 1 3/4. That's 1 3/4, which actually I need to have a smaller one. So luckily I still have my scrap piece here. So I'm just going to cut out a 1.5 inch circle. Now my flower is rather large compared to the one used in this card, as you can see. So I'm not sure that by punching the whole flower on here that is going to work. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to punch a piece to give the impression of a flower, so that when it's gone on the paper, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so let's repunch that. Sometimes you have these ideas and they work, and sometimes they just don't. So I'm just going to stick with a plain circle, not worry about that piece, she says as she throws it around the workspace. And then you can arrange these circles in any order that you like. So first of all, I'm going to glue to each of the larger circles one of the smaller circles of patterned paper. So, oops. So I've gone with some paper that is in the same colour as the cardstock. And then the other pieces are more decorative, and you can see the patterns more because they've got different colours on them. So there's like, let's see, that will be Berry Burst, that's Petal Pink. I think that is, I think it's not Garden Green. It almost looks like Pretty Peacock. I don't think it is. So this is just some paper that I've got in my stash left over from when I was a demo for Stampin' Up. I need to use it. Right, there we go. So that's those. Now these flowers, although it's called Petite Petals, compared to what was actually used on here, it's quite bulky. I do have some other, I'm just trying to see, I do have some other punches, but I'm not sure that they are any better, to be honest. That's still big. And this is even bigger, so that's not going to work. And I think those are all the little punches, all the punches that I have with flowers on. I'm just trying to see. I've got branches, got all sorts of bits and pieces. Anyway, so I'm going to have to stick with that Petite Petals. So first off, sentiment. So it needs to be fairly small. So I've got this stamp set which has got hi friend, thanks and hello. So I'm going to, I've already used hello, but I think I'm going to use the hello again, but this is a different hello. It's, well, hello is hello, but it's a different, slightly different font, because this has got like a little continuation in its, I was going to say it's joined, but so is this. But anyway, so I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to use a pink that is darker than the pink that's on the base, on the circles, because I want this to stand out. I could use black, but I think actually this time I'm going to go and use, so I'm going to use this Berry Burst, which is this colour here. And I'm going to put it, I think, at the bottom. Like so. Like that. So that will go on, well, it could go on that one, or it could go on that. I think I'm going to put it on here. Now the petals, the flowers, as I said, are quite big. So I don't know if I'm actually going to use them as they are, or what I'm going to have a go is making them so that they look a bit softer. So a lot of times I say, oh, scrunch your flowers up just to soften up the petals and everything. But if you continue to keep scrunching, there comes a point where you can actually separate the cardstock. And when you do that, it kind of gives a sort of suede effect. It's not quite going yet. So I certainly might do that for this one. Keep going, keep going. So there will actually be another Cardandacuppa next Wednesday, which Carol will be hosting. I'm actually going to go, and I'm going to just sit and enjoy and make a card rather than be standing up and walking around, which is quite novel for me. There we go. So this has just started to split. So, oops, that bit hasn't gone. So you kind of need to take that bit off as well. So it kind of looks a bit sort of suedey, as I said. Let's see if I can get this bit off. Just by splitting it. And this is the only one that I'm going to do this to. There we go, that's it. I think you can get more than just that one layer, but I don't really want to make it so thin that it's not going to sort of do anything other than fall apart. So I'm just going to quickly use my pokey tool, glue that on here, and then I'll put a an embellishment in the centre of it. So first of all, I just need to decide whether I want to put it on the white. I think I do. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's going to go on there. So that's, put a dot of glue on the bottom. Put it on here, just let it dry for a minute or two. And then I will fix that onto there. These ones can just be full petals. I love being able to sort of do things with these like this. This time this is just going to go on here and on those two as well. I mean, I could stand and split these as well. It might actually make it look a bit softer on all of them. I can't use the other half to that because I managed to break that petal, which is not so good. But hey, so I'm back from San Diego. My daughter's gone to San Diego, which means that I have the dog back. And he's just, I can just hear his feet or his paws tapping on the floor. So excuse me if he starts barking because I'm not paying him any attention. We will say he's like a little princess. Everything is all about him. Right, that's another one nearly split. What's up, Kylo? Hey? So that one's going to go on there. This one, let's see, I'll fold that bit back, that's okay. So that one can go on there. This one is nearly soft enough to be able to have a split. So I have a dog just standing there looking at me. But hey, he's just going to have to wait. Unless he starts to become a complete pain, in which case I'll have to go find a chair for him to sit on. So yeah, so my daughter's gone to San Diego. I've just come back from San Diego. My husband's still in San Diego. He was supposed to come back with me, but we got involved in a little bump in the car. So he's had to stay behind to get that sorted. It was not our fault. Luckily it was a slow one. No one was hurt, which is the main thing. It's just it's getting the thing fixed. Right, okay, so let's put these on the circles. Actually thinking about it, I think I might put the circles on the card before I put the flowers on, simply because I don't know where I want the flowers. Right, so let's bring in the base card. And then the question is, so if that one's going to be the circle with that one. So this is going to probably go up here. Now I don't really mind if that flower, we don't get to see it, so that's fine. So I'm just going to simply glue that on, glue that one on. I can go a bit further off. This one is going to go down here, and again that's going to be coming off, and then this one will be overlapping like that. So these three are going to get glued on, and this one will be put on with some foam pads. So a bit of glue. Want to make sure that I don't have any glue on the back that things are going to get stuck to. That's that. So that one's going to go here. In a, oh, do I want that one? Let's see. The leaves are slightly more different on that one, so I think I'm going to have that one. Like so. I'm going to put it that way so that the leaves are going up, because then I can put the flower on here. This one I'm going to have down here. Trying to vaguely keep them all in line. So that's going to go, oops, there. Actually, no, it can go further down. So that means I've got glue, but that's okay, I can get that off. That's them. And then I want some dimensionals. Some foam pads. Now I'm in the process of finishing off my sheet, so I'm just going to use all the edge bits. I'm trying to see what I've cut and what I haven't, so this is all cut by the looks of it. There's a waist knot, one knot, and don't need a lot. So this can just go on here. Like so, so it's overlapping those two pieces. This is going to go on top like so. Again, I don't need a lot, just 3 pieces is more than enough. So that's going to go on there. The reason I didn't put it on this one on the with the sentiment onto the pink paper is because I just wanted a bit more of a contrast. That's that. So that one can go. And that one's got leaves there, so I'm going to put that flower there, like so. Just realised I should cut this off before I start sticking anything onto the top and bottom. So just take your paper snips and just follow the line of the base or your card base and cut. Because it's glued on, you can just simply do that and cut off those pieces. And then you've got two small pieces that you can use to go on your envelope and also on the inside of your card. Or you can just cut some more of the paper in a strip and do it that way. Right, that's that. Has one of these got glue on? No, thank goodness. So this one I'm going to put the flower up here that will hide that other one. It's going off the card slightly, but that's okay because it will still fit in the envelope. And then this one, now where am I going to put that? On that edge, on that very far edge. I think I might actually put it on that top edge because that's where the glue is. I can hide it. Just let that give it that second to dry, and then put that there for a minute. Got my envelope, make sure that's the right way up. So I have these two pieces, so I can put them on. Like so, just to decorate the envelope. So use up all those scrap bits. Waste not, want not. So you can use this and use whatever sentiments you have, small sentiments that you have. So you can make birthday cards, you can make any sort of card that you want with this. Right, I do have a spare small circle, that's no good. I thought I had some larger circles. I know I have some more circles. So I think I'm just going to glue one of those partly inside and then trim it. It doesn't matter that it doesn't have a piece of cardstock, pink cardstock underneath. I'm just going to put that on here, like so, and then trim that. Like that. And again, I could even put that on. Like so. So again, I've used the whole of that circle, so I've not wasted anything. So I don't need any more glue now because I'm done with that. I don't need any more flowers. I'm done with that. Or circles. But what I do need is to frou these up, as I say. So I'm going to curl them up a bit. They are very soft because you've basically pulled the cardstock in half. But as I said, it doesn't look so harsh on the card itself. It makes it look softer. And I have some embellishments. So I've got some iridescent faceted gems or some adhesive back double dots. I think I actually might use the double dots. I think those will look quite nice in the centre of the flowers. So I'm going to use the peach coloured ones. And they're large enough to actually give more of a centre to the flowers as well. I mean, I probably could go even bigger, but I don't want to. That's that third. I know 4. I don't normally do even numbers, but hey, live dangerously. Okay, so that is my version of the card from Cardandacuppa. So all I've simply done is changed colours, both of the card base and for the cardstock that I've used. Didn't have the punch that Carol used, so I've used a slightly larger one, which meant I didn't end up punching the flower into that circle. And it's slightly different by folding the flowers up until the cardstock started to split. Oops, I think I'm in there. My shadows are in the way. And then added them to the card. So hopefully you can see that in a bit more detail. And hope you enjoyed that. I will, as always, put the video up and also put the video onto YouTube. Just so you know, YouTube are in the process of changing how they store the videos, and they're only storing them in the future for a limited time. So, which is one of the reasons that I put mine on YouTube as well. It just means that they're there on YouTube permanently rather than, and they're easier to search than on YouTube than they are on Facebook. But anyway, this is on Facebook at the moment. So I said I'll download and then upload it to YouTube. Next week it's Cardandacuppa over at Home Grange next Wednesday, which is the, what are we now? It's the 12th, so it'll be the 19th. It's also the last day to book your order your Cardandacuppa kits for April, just so that you are aware. And then I think that's about it. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.